Hey, my sugar babies, how you doing? Until you come in the room, we're going to pump it up. Stop trying to sneak in my room, bitch. Hey. Hey, Dice. How you doing, my brother? We're going to turn down for what up in this? Turn down for what? Yes, I know. We're going to talk about Nature Nut again today. We're going to get started when we get some people in here. But I want to pump you up, 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 pump you up. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, hello, my partner in crime. Hello, my love. You know, my internet, I don't know how long we're going to be on. The internet sucks. We got like snowflakes that's the size of a hand that's falling down. There's a little winter thing we got going on here. Yes. We got a little winter thing going on up here. We're going to get some more people up in here, and we're going to get this party started, right? We're going to get this party started swiftly. First, we had it not too bad, and now it's coming down. I ain't sleep neither, sister. I have not slept. Neither. I have. That's why I was up for Phony's video thing, because she did it this morning. I was up already. Hello, Leanne. How you doing, darling? I'm missing my. Hold on, guys.
I don't know why I'm still up. This is ridiculous. I don't never sleep. Good morning, Leanne. Good morning, Dice TV, brother. What's going on? What is going on? I ain't gonna be here long. I'm probably gonna crash in a little while. I need to. I gotta go do some running around in a little while.
Oh, honey, with this little head of cold I got, I am not going out. It's bad where I'm at. It's still snowing. I'm not going out there. I don't even want to look out the window.
I know, that's right. How you doing, Andrea Sims? What's going on? Like the video, y'all. Don't forget, like the video.
Yeah, please like the video. I said, thank God for YouTube, because now it got me something to do rather than sitting up in this house freezing. Either they give you too much heat or don't give you enough heat.
I understand that. Well, I don't have no balance in my home. It's either really hot or really cold. It's never in between.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, sis.
I know what you're saying. I'm concurring with you. It's never in the freaking balance. And then you don't want to get no and then you don't want to get no the window air conditioning because it'll bring bugs in and I can't do that. They don't pay. I don't want none in my house that don't pay bills. Potential to pay bills.
I got the sweater on, the nice thick pajama pants. So I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. We're waiting for 5 more people to come on up in here. 5 more people, then we shall get started. So if y'all haven't hit that like button, I appreciate it.
It'd be nice.
Oh, but they hit that like button. Thank them so much. And this I was on, people be telling me how long I'm on. I don't even be knowing, because once we get to talking, right. And once I start bringing out the information, I can't stop.
Right. I'm gonna try to stay. I'm getting teepee.
Not me. Once I'm up, no, even I didn't get no sleep. I think I slept for like maybe about an hour, and then once I'm up, I'm up.
I ain't slept at all. I mean, I had no sleep since.
Yeah, but I didn't enjoy it because that first little bit of sleep you get is like a nap, so it don't count. But I was up since it was dark.
Yeah, I done cook, clean. I did all of that, and I organized my son's dressers.
Oh, he got his own room?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not putting no TV in there though.
Oh, okay.
That'll be there. Children lose their mind. It's in the other room though. It's in the game room.
Oh, okay. We need one more person. Let's get this show on the road. Hello to all my people in the bushes. Much love to you.
Hello.
Y'all count too. We love you. We love the people in the bushes is what keep your page going too,
Right. I don't mind people in the bushes as long as they liking the video. They don't have to say not a dang. Just like that video though.
Hey G Johnson, how you doing?
Hey. Jeez, why don't I ever
this little cold I got is driving me crazy.
Yeah,
I told you I found out where my tablet went, right?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, man, that son of mine took it by mistake. Had me, because I lose stuff all the time. So he had me thinking I lost it. He didn't even bother to call me or nothing. When he get home, by the way, I took your tablet by mistake. All the times I spoke to him, he never said nothing. See what these kids do to you?
No.
Hey, Lady T, how you doing? Hi, Missy M. I appreciate all you guys coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We get ready to get started. I just want people to greet people and fill people out before we start, so then people gonna miss a lot. Then they come in and they be like, what are we talking about?
Right.
All right. I'm blessed in the hospital taking in all this nature. Yeah, it is craziness, G. It's craziness, but it's entertainment. It's entertainment as well. It's entertainment. If you haven't hit that like button,
Oh.
All right, so we're going to start with the first video with his little rant for today, because we got enough people in here, because I know people at work or whatever. So we got a good enough people in here to start. So we're going to start it off.
I'm going to mute. Hold on. Wow, that's an ugly dude.
He's getting uglier by the day. Well, I don't know if it's the realest reality show. Hi, Nikki. How you doing? Did you see where he got on the lady because she missed? Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if that's on this one, but I saw that. But I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I would be damned. I'll be. How's a song that my man Marvin Gaye said? I'll be long gone. I'll be doggone. I'll be long gone.
That's what you get for taking up for his ugly self.
And that's why we have to keep doing what we do. Sure. And that G Johnson, Lady T says she hope you get better soon. Yeah, we all hope you get better soon. But I'm glad you have, you know, some entertainment, YouTube to watch. Well, we're gonna set this off. We're gonna set this off. I'm gonna mute too, because I got, you know, I got my cup on the side.
Right.
I need a ride or die. You feel me? Because what I feel is like this, right? I feel like a woman should be your mother figure.
Oh,
like,
God.
Your mama never leave you, should never abandon you, should never do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So I need that ride or die, bitch. I really can't deal with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, when shit get rough, shit just, you know what I'm saying, just fucking bounce out and shit. You feel me? Where I'm from, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm loving myself if I don't give myself somebody that's one, you know what I mean? Because I offer a woman a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a whole thing, you feel me? Yo, good looking, you heard? Good looking. Yeah. So, listen, B. I offer a woman a lot, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like I should have a ride or die chick, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like you're not going to have a ride or die until you a ride or die to yourself. You got to love yourself unconditionally if you want somebody to love you unconditionally. You can't be thinking that you're going to get unconditional love from somebody and you don't love yourself unconditionally. And part of loving yourself unconditional is not dealing with people that will ever fucking abandon you or never fucking leave you and talk shit about you and turn on you and cross you. You feel me what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a tight situation. You know what I'm saying, with me and Shorty, because it's like, yo, people keep hitting me like, yo, listen, go back.
You know what? I hate to stop it, but he always sets me off. Please don't set Dr. Mara off because she's tired, so she ain't going to take his neck off. But he got all these women in love with him. He got 2 maids there, but he's not happy with what he has. He's not happy. He have 2 servants. They pick out his clothes. They feed him. They wash him. Nothing is enough for his man. Wait a second. Didn't he just say the other day those women didn't abandon or whatever? What you was going to say, Dr. Mara?
Shoot, he not enough for himself. That's the problem. He don't have it himself. Why because he knows deep down inside, he's not fooling nobody. He's not enough for himself. He is not the full package. He is a bum. He looks like a big doodle stick. You know what I mean? And we gotta quit playing. He gotta quit playing. He know he's not very attractive. He's not intelligent. He doesn't really have anything going on. He's a woman beater. And it's not even alleged because he's admitted to beating women. He's a psychopath, narc, energy vampire, blood-sucking scum of the planet freaking Earth. How about that?
Oh, I love all them words. Okay, I has to feel completely ridiculous. So I have absolutely no self-worth for her to be at his every exactly. And I give a woman a lot. I'm not saying that he can't get more women. I'm just saying you give me a shout out here and there, but you make it seem like, I mean, that is just such disrespectful that, okay, what else do you want? Well, I mean, you can still have more come, but damn, this is ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? Your queen, bring your queen back to your home and all that. I'm like, listen, you gotta understand one thing. You gotta understand one thing. I'm not from that cloth y'all cut from, man. I'm a man. I grew up in manhood. You feel what I'm saying? So it's different from me. I'm a king. You feel what I'm saying? I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to remind myself that. You feel what I'm saying? So, peak game. A female supposed to be your mother figure. She supposed to love you unconditionally. See, your mother love you unconditionally. Your mom, she love you unconditionally. She know you like nobody else know you. She know you through your flaws. She know through all the bullshit. So a chick is supposed to ride or die for you. When you find that one, she gonna love your fucking dirty drawers, nigga. She gonna love everything about you. She ain't gonna never leave. She ain't even gonna be able to sleep without you. She'll fucking die without you. You know what I'm saying? So the one for you would never leave you, my nigga. So, you know, like at the end of the day, you need to ride or die. Like, and the thing is, you gotta love yourself to the point where you know what you need, and you have.
Is it just me? But I'm not hearing you. Are you talking, Sugar Love?
Oh, dang it, my thing was on mute again. You gotta let me know.
That's
Unmute.
what I'm telling you.
Unmute. Hi, brown fella. How you doing, sweetie? I appreciate you. How you doing, Morris, Jackie? I appreciate you. Do you notice the key words that he always say is ride or die? I think he's taking them words very serious.
Yeah, he wants somebody to take a bullet for him, and it's supposed to be the opposite. There are no
No,
women
I
supposed to
think
be.
he wants to be the one that kill him.
Oh well, yeah, that too. I can concur with that point as well. But I also state, and I state this with all self-being, that this fool, this sucker, this repugnant, smelly sucker, he
Ooh.
wants somebody to take a bullet for him. He won't. If anything happened, he will put the woman. He the type of person that he'll put the woman in front of him to be shot, instead of himself. You know what I mean? Because he's a weak dude. He's a stinky, weak, assassinated, smelly breath, smelly booty, butt odor, stinky dude.
Cause the way he make it sound like
Ugh.
a mother doesn't even do none of that. Our own mother. Sometimes baby, it's time for you to leave the nest now. Bye, or you gotta learn how to fold your own clothes, or you gotta
Good
learn how.
Lord.
A lot of mothers
That's
teach
because he
their.
never had a mother for real.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
that's
every time
the problem. And he never really had a mother, and he wants somebody to mother him, and he's a grown a money sign key dude. He want a mother to take care of him, and he too old for that. He grown now. He should have got that a long time ago. He can't just have a woman come in and nurse him back to health. He keeps talking about, I'm a man, I'm a king. You're not too much of a king if you gotta have if you still lacking mother's love. If you did not get, unfortunately, he did not receive that in the womb, which is telling off. And then he went in that foster home. He was in that boys' home, and that messed up his mind. And so he's never gotten that love of a mother. He got that. He's still that little bitty boy that's been abandoned, that keeps on molesting and hurting people because he's been hurt, and because he didn't have a real family, and the family that he did have, apparently he's trying to insinuate they molested him or whatever, allegedly.
no,
But
he said the man after the man saw him touching on boys. I showed her that. I'll
right.
go back to that again if I don't even know what video it was, but he said he used to touch on boys. See,
But where did he learn that from, though? So that's quite. That's what I'm saying.
He said he always knew he was a demon. He said he said that's what he felt. He didn't say that anybody touched him until it got down to that man. And he said after the man seen that he was touching on other boys, that's when that man started touching on him. He said he always knew since young. And remember when the Maisha said, he said, I always knew I was a demon since he was a little boy.
I get
we
that.
can't say that he was we can't say that's totally he was abused, because it looked like, you know, his family was very religious people and strict people, but he was also a demon. And then we don't see, remember, he distorts the truth.
But what I'm saying is I don't believe him, though. Because he lies so much that you don't know what's the truth and what's not. And I sense that it's deception. I'm just gonna keep it real. I sense that it's some deception.
Right, so right.
That's why I said allegedly. You know what I mean? It's something that happened to this stupid joker. But I mean, don't get it twisted. I still think he's a demon. But go ahead.
Think every time he say be down for the cause or down with whatever, I think he means take all my narcissistic rage. When I let me beat you when I want to beat you, let me black your eye, let me terrorize your life. And you know, after I finish with my narcissistic rage, I'll be nice to you. That's what I hear, because everything has been, women has always taken care of him. He got women right now on call. So it's not like he don't have. Okay, Nikki says, I don't understand how women witness him using and abusing women until they are I got the hiccups. Undefiable or almost to death, and these women unidentifiable. And these women still want to. Exactly. So every time he speaks like that, he's saying in cold word, even if I beat you down.
Right.
Because he already been through, even the last baby mother said she accepted him when he was out there with them trainees, remember?
Right. But
she still accepted him. So he's always been accepted. It's just them ass whoopings he wants somebody to meet. It's them ass whoopings he wants them women to live through and don't leave.
But I believe both, but I can believe both ways. That's what I'm telling you, because of just based off his energy, based off what he has shown us, going back to when he was arrested by those police officers and everybody was getting beat up, especially his Velvet's ex-boyfriend or whatever he was. These people ain't no men to me, but his little boyfriend, they children to me. You know, her little boyfriend. And how they was taking those butt whoopings for him. That's basic, you know what I mean? So I'm basing it off of that energy or what I saw on that, as well as the conversation and the energy behind his conversation.
You're 100% correct. It's still both. It's still both.
I can't argue with you on that. I can't.
Right. It's still both, but he still has people. How you doing, Foodie Fee? How you doing, Mega Butterfly? Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you. Now, I'm saying that he already had people who's besides Tron was there forever till he got kicked out. But he have always had people there that been through everything with him. That's even before he became Natureboy, when he's regular old Eligio. So he mainly wants somebody to be there to get to be a punching bag. That's what I'm getting from him. When he say ride or die, first of all, motherly figure, I think he just throwing that in so he can bring out the feminine in a woman. Oh, he said he need a mother. Oh, he needs
he got that nurturing energy.
Yeah, he gets all that already.
Yeah, but he wants it triple, and he wants he
wants a punching bag.
Right, and the person that will take his stuff and give him the unconditional stuff that no matter what he does, they will never leave him. Because he did not get the unconditional love as a child. He got the love with conditions. You know what I'm saying? So if you do this, then I will love you, as opposed to I love you unconditional. No matter how bad you mess up, I still love you. Now I might be mad at you, but I love you. You know what I mean? Like regular mother. Like even as an adopted child, I received unconditional love. But
Yeah,
he didn't get it.
but we don't know if he didn't get it from the bishops.
I don't think so. That's just my opinion, but that's my opinion. That's my energy. The energy I pick up, I feel like he did not get it. I felt like he got it with conditions, and it was all about the love that they did try to give him. He did not accept it.
Everything sort of kind of come with conditions. Even when you have your own kids, you love them unconditionally, but you still have rules.
Yeah, but rules are different than someone giving conditional love.
He don't want no rules.
Different from unconditional love.
But the way he's saying it is like he don't want no rules. I want to do what she said. He wants to step for. Why he don't? He don't. I think that all of that will be fine, and he can even find a woman. I think he has had women that gave him unconditional love. Anytime you can beat somebody up and close their whole face up, and it take them 6 months.
Right, but that's women. That's not a mother figure, though. A real mother, like a mother, like a.
He's not going to get that. But he's never going to get that. But he's saying that's what he's looking for. What I'm saying is he have had it, because anytime you beat a woman up that much, and then she still turns around and write a letter and said that I'm the one who made him do it, so he doesn't do 20 years. That's unconditional.
Yeah, but that's different. That's your chick. That's your ride or die. That's your baby.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is what he's looking for from a woman is not going to be in a mother form, because you only can get that from your mother. He can't get that from his mother. So while he's saying all that extra stuff, he's basically saying, I want somebody to live through all my narcissistic rages. Right. I want to be able to get mad, punch you in the face, because far as us women have always given him nothing but unconditional love. You're not going to get the mother love that you're talking about because you don't have a mother. So all of that goes out.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I understand what you're saying, but he's never going to get that. Just like some people have living. Mm-hmm. Some people have living mothers and fathers, and as you know, they're narcissistic, and some of them is narcissistic themselves. Mm-hmm. Some of them is not going to get that. So he just twists that in the sentence so he can bring out that nurturing in you or in a woman, so they can say, oh, he just need a hug, or he need a woman that's gonna be down. But he has all that already. He has all of that. He got women by his side. He always had women by his side. He had 4 different women had his baby. 4 different women took nothing but abuse from him. So this is nothing but a ploy to recruit, or not recruit, to what you do when you
to get somebody to be stupid submissive.
Yeah, it's like he's moaning. He's like he's seeking out the women that's going to buy. That's what he's saying. But what they truly don't understand, because he's leaving out the part of, I need to whip your ass.
Right. But he's still repressive. In the sense of still a child. He's still a child, though. I'm literally, this boy, I look at this boy is still a demon child. He has not grown up. He has not grown up since 16 years old, if that old.
No, we're not disputing that. I'm just saying what he's saying in this video, how he's trying to mold the women that talks to him. So when they come up on his live stream, they're going to be motherly.
And Sarah J brings up an excellent point. She talks about I think he's gay. Well, he hates women because he wants to be a woman. He displays closet homosexual vibes. I agree with that as well.
That too. But the thing is that why he chooses to be with women is because he's not beating these men asses like that. So he got to go to whereas who ass I can be. Because even though you messing with a trainee, they could be feminine all they want, but they still a man. Like, well, hold on.
They still
Hold
a whoop that butt. You
Exactly.
can still catch a hot one, right? Right.
Yeah, I
They
do
still got
like
that
you.
strength of a man, right?
Right,
Absolutely.
right. Like, I
That's
do love you, but if I punch you in your face, you might punch me right back. Maybe that's why he be like five. I like him 5'2" to 5'3" and really skinny. Even he said Aya is too tall for him, but being that she's skinny, she's all right. Cause he don't want nothing let's say you could be 5'2", but you got to be a certain weight. Cause some
But
of
he didn't
them
like
girls,
Tori for real. He didn't
he
like
needs.
Tori because Tori was in the military and she had some aggressive energy and she could probably take him. She would fight back as opposed to the
No,
other.
Tori been the one that got him in the sleep. He know Tori
Right.
ain't got all her screws, honey. Tori ain't got all them screws. He don't know what Tori. He will have to constantly watch her forever. But we're gonna carry on with this. But I just every time you say the word motherly, it just all this. Hello, Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. Good morning, Sugar Love. In the doctor's office, your buffering poor service here. Hope you all are having a great. Am I buffering, guys? Because my internet is kind of bummy, but do y'all see it buffering?
I don't think you necessarily buffering. I think it's kind of doing some digital kind of.
It's not clear. It's not clear to you. What do you see?
No, you're clear, but your voice is kind of sounding like you in a bubble on occasion. Not all the time, but on
Now I
occasion.
got a little cold. Now I have a little cold.
No, it's not your cold. No, it's not your cold. It's like you in a bubble. It's not your cold. It's not your voice. It's not you. It's the internet. Just a little bit.
Oh, thank you, man. You want to make me feel good? Okay. Tell me if it bubbles when he talks.
Standards to that point, you know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't gonna let no shit happen like that.
Do you hear it or is it bubbling?
No, I hear it perfect.
Left came.
Thank
you know what I'm saying? What I look like? Fuck, I. For what I'm saying, niggas can't keep turning on me, talking about I'm not the Messiah. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm a bad person and whoop de whoop. You feel me and shit like. And I'm supposed to just accept you back without like I'm supposed to step to your pops when your pops supposed to step to me. Be glad that you with a nigga like me, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, B. Like you feel me? That's not true though, Chief. The one you love left and is strong and love you stronger. Nah, B. You a fucking idiot. You a fucking idiot for even sending me that bullshit. See, you the type of person that's a sucker, nigga. You a sucker. I'd rather be by myself, nigga. You got life fucked up. I'd rather be by myself, nigga. You fucking crazy, nigga. Nigga turn on me. You know what I'm saying? Go publicly, you know what I'm saying? All that. Yo, you my bitch. You supposed to ride, nigga. Supposed to ride regardless. You see Aya. You see Efru. They prime examples of how a bitch supposed to ride regardless. Man, you a sucker, man. You a sucker, man. Talk to me, man. You a sucker, man. You can't talk to me, man. You can't talk to me, man. Ain't no way you gonna leave me this many times back and forth, and I'm supposed to be cool with the shit. You got life fucked up. You got life fucked up. You understand? Why? Because I was polygamous when you first met me. I ain't lied to no woman. I ain't cheated on no woman. I was straight up with you. I told you the fucking truth. You knew what time it was. You feel me? Trying to change me instead of fucking accepting me as I am. I accepted me as I was. Niggas try to change me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I get confused. You know what I'm saying? It's like any other human being. I go through the human experience. I get confused and all that. But you know what I'm saying? Because I be wanting things to work for my, you know what I'm saying? I be needing counsel too. You know what I'm saying? I be needing like the moment to pray, a moment to talk and clear my head too, because I'm human too. You feel what I'm saying? So I be getting confused in the situation, and sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'll do something, and then I'll be reminded, like, hold the fuck on, B. That's not who I am. I'm Chief, nigga. And then every time I do that, you know what I'm saying, I realize, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, I love my daughter, but do I love my daughter more than I love me? I can't. It's impossible, because at the end of the day, I can't love my daughter more than I love me. I don't look. My mission says that anybody that does the will of the Lord or the will of God is my brother, sister,
You forgot to tell me unmute myself. You forgot to tell me.
I said, unmute.
Well, in that case, your mother couldn't love you more than what she loved her crack. Being that you talking about unconditional love so much. What about the unconditional love for your kids? I mean, these your words. These are not my words. You said your mother was on crack. So your mother loved her crack more, just like you love your mission. Your mother loved her crack. So you didn't get unconditional love, and you're not giving none to your kids neither. You got anything to add to that, sis?
Yeah, he sound like Riley. That little Riley's little friend on the Boondocks. He was like, "Yeah, we can ready to go do this. We can ready to get the car, and I'm gonna take the car and drive around the city."
Oh,
that little boy that was on the news, they had hijacked his grandma's car.
I don't watch that, but I keep forgetting he pick up different personalities.
But do you remember a long time ago where this little guy, he had stole his grandmama's car and drove it around, and she was just like kind of making that excuse for him or whatever. And he was like, they was like, "Why did you take your grandma's car?" He's like, "Cause I wanted to, and cause I wanted to get around. You know, I'm hard and this and that, and y'all have to go and look at that. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna post it. But that's exactly who he sounds like, a little kid, and then like a little 10-year-old, little 9-year-old, 10-year-old. That's exactly what he sounds like. I'm always a B. I gotta be myself, B. And I gotta, I'm like, good Lord, how old are you? That's what I'm saying. He been wearing a little boy shirt. Look how tight his shirt is. That's something the little kid to wear. You know what I mean? He look like a little kid. He would dress like a little kid. This guy is in his 40s, looking like a kid. He don't even look like no man. That's not how no man dress. Y'all know, with a little tight shirts, and he got like a woman's beads on. We're gonna quit playing this game. He just looked like a child. He act like a child and look like a child. He's like R. Kelly. He's like an R. Kelly. You know how R. Kelly dressed?
Yeah. He says, okay, he couldn't survive by himself. No, he could not. But he gonna survive by himself when his ass get up in jail. He gonna have all the booty he wanted. And if those two are model ride or die, why he always saying he's alone? Exactly. He's beyond confused. He's deranged. Correct. People break up all the time. He's acting like a dope fiend. He doesn't want to be a parent that badly. There has to be another motive. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. What's the motive? Like, you want it back or you don't? You was the one who hoovered her, and you the one made the video first. But you're making it seem like she made the video first.
Right.
She was doing a response to your video. When you was like, "I'm sorry, I should have listened to her. All she did was help me." These are the things you said. And then when she came on, you just didn't, everything was cool what she said until she said the part that "I love my family." See, we ain't get to the father yet. She was like, "I love my family." Soon as she said anything that's containing more love for him, she could have said, "I love my pet, my hamster." Right. And if he would have known that hamster came before him, he would have been acting the same way. She loved her hamster more than me. I would get more than one hamster. You could never get another one of me. I'm God. And then that's what got her mad, because she spoke upon the love of somebody else. And then the nail in the coffin was, you have to speak to my father. Right. And then the other coffin was when she said, what did she say? "Got to speak to my father." And something else she said at the end. You have to let me. I have to have my own money in case you decide to trip or whatever. Yeah, and then they can build together, and she has to be able to have a say in her opinion and to be able to express herself the way that she needs to express herself. She's got some more. Once he's there, he sure already know that's not going to happen. But when she said the word love, "I love my mother, I love my father, regardless of what," and she said, "You better come correct." I'm saying in my own words, "You better come correct or don't come at all." Yeah, she was an ultimatum. Yeah, when she gave him that ultimatum, that's what set his wheels on fire. It's like she set him on fire. "You love somebody more than me?" Because you gotta remember, it's a whole long list in his mind that he's to say the whole entire long list because
Mhm.
I guarantee you, just like I want to see that new tattoo on her stomach, he wants to see it too. He wants to know, did she really get it covered or not? He know he got the back one covered, but he don't know for sure that he get that. He want to know. He want to see that girl's stomach.
And that's what she got to realize how dumb that is. So every time you leave, you get the tattoos that he mark you on you because it's basically marked. That's what slave owners used to do. And don't get me wrong, I got like a lot of tattoos, but they were my own free will. Okay. But for him making her or leading her to get the tattoos in the honor of him, right? That's what they did with cattle. That's what they did with slaves. So they'll know that the slave escaped, that this particular slave has this particular mark, so it belongs to Master Walker. You feel me? If you will. So, I mean, that's why common sense would tell this stupid helper that he's marking you up. Why you keep getting all these marks just to keep getting them covered up? Next, you're going to have a whole map on you of covered up tattoos that you really didn't want in the first place. But whatever. Jeez.
He took the car and packed up. See, it is another thing why I say he an agent. Everywhere he go, he got a van. Everywhere you go, you got a van. You can't take this van on planes and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying you can't. If you got the money, you can do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, everywhere he go, he's set up already.
He's definitely an agent.
Everywhere he go, this man is set up. He may speak to people. Of course, he's speaking to the people in the backgrounds, the people who he's the agent for. I'm gonna set you up here. I'm gonna set you up there. This is where I'm gonna set you up at. But believe me,
like in a witness program, witness protection program. He act like he in a witness protection program, which I don't think he is. But he definitely worked for them, is what I'm trying to say. We said that, we already convinced of that. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. And that's why I said the way that he moves, and they just kind of give him free reign to break laws and slap chicks up and to do all this stuff, because again, it's still programming. He's able to program these folks so he can do these tests on them, and then they're taping it and they're studying it. The things that he's doing, they're studying it and they're making notes of it. And they telling him, do this, try this, do this, do that. He's very well, and this is stuff that the FBI does anyway, but whatever.
Okay, Nikki says he totally despised the fact that Velvet and Tanisha has, even if he had, let's get this clear, even if he had a loving family, he's still a narcissistic personality. He will be the one that will be causing trouble in the family. He will be the one that will be manipulating the family. It's just that the way the cards was dealt for the sympathy that he needs, he was dealt that hand where the parents wasn't there. But if you're a narcissistic sociopath, you're a narcissistic sociopath. So he doesn't care even if he had one. It's not like he's mad because they have one and he don't. Even if he had one, he would still be the same person. Everybody would still have to worship him. Thank goodness that he doesn't have family members. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine all the ish that will go on in the family because of him?
Yep. He'll be making his family fight he'll lie to his family and make the family fight the people, fight his women. And then that'll be a whole big thing. I'm telling you, I've seen that too. But I totally agree. We didn't read one comment. I saw a really good comment here too. Where did it go? Oh, he will never give her what she wants because it's about control.
Yes, he's not giving up that.
Said that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Because sometimes I catch it. You'll see it before I see it. Because my computer, for some reason, when you're on a computer, it's slower than the phone and the tablet.
I totally get it. I'm with you. I got your back. We in it.
Yeah. So let's just make this clear. Let's stop thinking that he's mad at everybody because they have family. It doesn't matter if they have family or love them or not. He still have these narcissistic traits. This is still in him. God probably put him with no family to save this. He has family now. He was born from one. Let's not forget he does have family. It's just that none of his family took him in. But at some point in time in his life, he could have reached out to his family and they could have reached out to him. He still have aunts and uncles. He has cousins. He does have family. He even have a fake Puerto Rican father that claimed that gave him land. The land that he's on is inherited. Did you hear that one?
No, I didn't hear that one. Jesus.
I forgot to play that one. I'll play it. I'll play it.
Oh, my goodness, he is such a liar, boy. He need to write him a book and call it Book of Lies.
Yes, Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes said he ain't doing nothing new. He just mentioned all the stuff Jim Jones, Charles Manson, and other cult leaders have done. Exactly. So we're gonna finish with this little rant.
I'm muting.
So my family situation is different. So when it comes to my daughter, I can't give my daughter the love that I don't got. You feel what I'm saying? I love myself. I gotta be keeping it real with myself.
See, he love himself more.
I love my daughter. I gotta cast standards for me.
Exactly.
So that my daughter know what love is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I did nothing but help Shorty. I brought Shorty on another level. She had an opportunity to make history with me. You feel what I'm saying? So
history.
I'm not really beat for the dumb shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel you. I might be like, yo, you and your ego. Listen, man. I'm a man. I am ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am my ego. Without my ego, I wouldn't be the personality that I am. I am my ego. You know what I'm saying? And my ego is divine. I got a divine ego. You feel me? Everything about me is divine. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody got to be you. You got to be you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got an ego. Some people egos hurt them, and sometimes my ego do hurt me. That's what me in the past. But it always helped me. Now, I ended up on top. You feel me? Like I always ended up on top. You see how I stay stable. My mind stay clear. You feel what I'm saying? Like I did a lot for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like I gave her a beautiful life. You feel me? Even when I did polygamy, I did it really beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always pretty. It was always beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I just need somebody that's gonna be a mother figure to me, man. That's what I know what I need, baby. I know what I need. I need somebody that never leave me, bro. I ain't never did nothing bad enough for you to bounce you. I ain't never did nothing bad enough for y'all. I ain't did nothing to show you. I had other women. That was it. Outside of that, she would have been like outside of that, she like a queen. You feel me? What I'm saying? So it's because I got some talent side, or I got a concubine, or I have I'm a different nigga. I'm not a regular nigga out there. You need a Walmart regular nigga working at fucking GameStop or something, nigga. Like, cause I ain't that nigga. I'm a king. You knew I was a king when you met me. I was in Costa Rica. I flew y'all asses out. You feel me? Like y'all niggas knew what it was when you met Chief. I was a different.
Did he say he never did nothing? Did this man say he never did nothing? Beating her to a pulp is nothing. See, that's why I say when he say like that, he need to take these ass whippings. You're not gonna tell me you never did nothing. Dr. Mary was funny. He never did nothing. I never did nothing. So what? I beat her up and around, and people said that don't count, damn it.
Right. I was getting right back. He's Nature Boy's for the streets.
Oh God, here we go.
Different kind of nigga, man. You gotta be empress. It's a different lifestyle. It's not that Babylon lifestyle that y'all niggas live, B. You feel me? I'm a different dude. I'm different. I'm built different. I'm a different mind. You feel me? So like,
hey,
you know what I'm saying? It's different. You can't, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand. Like, I'm. This shit hit different for me. It hit different.
A divine
I'm a
ego.
different nigga. I'm not
moron. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a different nigga. So at the end of the day, do I believe in God? Do you believe in me? Because I'm God. You God. We God collectively. Of course, I believe in God. God is all things. Everything collectively is God. I am. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So people gotta understand is this, man. Listen, you feel me? Like I gave Shorty everything. You feel what I'm saying? I bought her everything. I gave everything. It's just that I'm a polygamous man, meaning that she was my empress, but the other woman was my concubines. You feel me? Like I got concubines, my nigga. So you feel me? Like that's the setup. She knew that was the setup from the beginning. She ain't like the idea of sharing me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't the woman, because the woman was always willing to work with her. The woman was always sweet. I mean, look at Aya, man. Look at Afro, man. This woman is classy, man. This woman is upscale woman, man. These women is quality woman, dog. These women ain't no trashy bitches. I'm telling her I'm sleeping with these women. Look at the woman I had around her, yo. Come on, B. You feel me? I always had beautiful women around you. I always gave you the best of the choices of women. You feel what I'm saying? You took it and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, nah, my nigga, like, I need a mother figure. I need a mother figure. You feel what I'm saying? I need somebody that's going to ride or die. You know what I'm saying? I need a ride or die, bitch. Like,
we're going to show a video. We're going to do a video right after this is
finished. I need
finished.
me a rider. You're supposed to be with me up and down. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas right now, they wife with him doing 15 years.
Shit.
Not even peeping and sleeping with another nigga. She knew he was cheating. You feel me?
Let
me tell you something about women, man. Women are made to be bent and molded and shaped.
Oh, thank you.
You could never break a woman. You could never break her.
Thank you.
You could bend a woman. You could never break her. A woman's always going to be flexible because women represent water. Water becomes the cup. You put water in a cup, it becomes a cup. You put water in a pot, it becomes a pot. Women represent water. You can't break a woman. A woman will always adapt and become. But at the end of the day, if the woman wants you to become what they want you to become, they'll try to break you. You could break a man. You could break his spirit. You could break his mind. You could break him. You could go fucking crazy. You can't do that to no woman. A woman's going to always adapt. She's moldable. She's shapeable. She'll bend. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to understand, like, it's a war right now for my manhood. And I understand that. You understand? And men like me are far and few. There's not a lot of men left out there, B. There's not a lot of men left out there. I'm talking about the spirit. There's not a lot of men left out there, man. Okay, I gotta vote for me, man. 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 You feel me? Vote for me, man. Vote for me. You feel me? Like, tell him, man. Go tell him, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go tell Shorty, like, yo, go ride or die for him. Ruga by the side for him. Right hand high for him. You know what I'm saying? Ruga by the side for him. Right hand high for him. You call police. You call police. You can't call police. Part of the game is that you left and called police on me. You call police. You try to take me to court. Try to take all I got. Intricate spots. It's like, damn, why you want to give me for my paper? My most skinny hole, my Versace, Achi. Come to find out, she was fucking everybody. She knew about me, the fake ID. Cases in Virginia, bodies in DC. Oh, that's what I did for tripping. Came out on bail, commenced the ass kicking. Kick in the doorway, in the fourth floor. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Disrespect my shit, my period. Fuck around and make you milk box material.
Yeah, that's my part, though. Sorry, guys.
Come on, man.
Sorry, that is my
song. Man. Go ahead over there and ride, shorty.
That's my song.
Put your big girl drawers on it.
He's not representing you very good, man. Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? You couldn't stand next to the king. Couldn't stand next to the God, huh? Come on, man. Y'all niggas trying to tell me to do something else, man. I put my ashes out on y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas is bugging. I'm king. The fuck is you talking about? I'm chief, nigga. Y'all niggas is bugging. Y'all bugging. Who raised y'all?
Who raised you?
Come on, man.
Who raised you?
She said, Ruga by the side for you, right hand high for you. Hold on, let me put that shit on real quick. This how women used to sing to us back in the day, like, just to soften us up a little bit, because we was hard. A woman to sing this shit like Mary used to sing to us so we could calm down. She used to just sing us lullabies so we could calm down, because we was crazy back then.
Nothing sexy or attractive.
This how women used to sing, man. They used to be like always singing this shit to us. You feel me? SWV, Escape. You know, all the little groups, you feel me? TLC, they used to be singing. These women back then, they knew what the deal was, my nigga. Like, yo, they knew what the drill was. Under pressure, they lie for you, ride for you, Ruga by the side for you, right hand high for you. Where the fuck the real bitches at anymore, man? Y'all done got all these kids, y'all fat, nasty, y'all all out of shape. You know you ain't natural, you done fucked your life up. All the bitches from my area all fucked up. They all fucked up. Niggas ain't never seen a nigga doing what I'm doing. A bitch don't even know how to respond to the shit I'm doing and how I'm living. You ain't never seen this shit.
How
You
you
gotta
know?
go back into history to know what I'm doing. You gotta go to Africa to understand what I'm doing.
That's where you need to go.
You never seen this shit. You don't understand it. You never seen this shit I'm doing. I'm an ancient spirit. But if you don't understand what I'm doing,
help
you
us.
think so a bitch gonna be confused. You be like, concubine. Other wives. What? Yeah, bitch. Bitch ain't never heard nothing like that. You looking around like, why? What? I would never. No, you know.
That's right.
Hell no.
No. Heck to the no.
They said I'm drunk.
He's a hot, dusty fake.
Come on, man. I need that real thing. Real love. I'm talking about that real
He's
love.
recruiting. He's recruiting and molding at the same
my
time.
Heart, be real love.
That's what I was trying to say, Dr. Abera. He's recruiting and molding at the same time. That's what I meant to say. He's recruiting and molding at the same time. Hey, real talk. He's saying all nasty. He's saying the all nasty, but his headline is in the past and he's balding. Tupac and Biggie, like, can you let me sleep in peace? Please do not sing hours. You are not allowed. He gonna be sick tonight. Cause they was like, oh, who want to follow the people following him, honey? People follow him. They follow him.
I'm searching real love. Yeah. Come on, B. I can't just accept anything, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta do better. Come on, niggas gotta do better, nigga. Niggas 2021, nigga. 2021. Niggas trying to do better. Come on, man. Come on, son. Niggas gotta love. Come on, man. If you think I could do better, press one, man. If you think I could do better, press one, man. Come on. If you think I could do better, press one. I try to do everything I could do. I try to help Shorty. Try to help my little youngin', yo. It's my young boy. Try to help my young boy, my nigga. It's not just my baby mother. That's my young boy. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Game and everything. Shorty hard-headed. You know, I'm hard-headed too, so you know I had to learn the hard way. That's why I'm so intelligent now.
Oh, God.
Hard way, but see, when I was living, life was still available to you to fuck up.
He got
these young boys out here, they just suicidal. I'm listening to these young niggas out here, man, they bugging. These niggas is straight wilding, no guidance, nothing. They just coming in. Even know. With a blazing glory, niggas checking out. Boo, niggas is dead. As soon as they come in, they right, boom, just.
Oh, DMX. All right.
What I'm gonna do, son? Listen, niggas don't want to listen.
DMX.
What we gonna do?
DMX. He DMX right now.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, great question.
I can't hear you.
I'm not on mute this time. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I wasn't on mute that time. Okay. Somebody said, what personality you think he do? I think he right about now he DMX. Who personality I think he is right now?
A pimp from New York.
We got the pimp from New York. We got the wannabe DMX, and then Kahala say he's using an intelligent. No, he was like, you know how when DMX take his hand and he was like,
right. It's too early. I don't have no sleep. Stop playing with me. That's hilarious. He do say that. Big pun. Real talk say big pun.
I said real love. You know what I'm saying?
My name Natureboy.
Oh, real talk said big pun. You can catch me at the bench, but it's so hard.
Right.
On the Grammy. Now I think he on his DMX, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. And then he doing Mike Jones. He talk like Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
He like that comedian that do all the DJs, that do all the rap artists. He like Jay Furrow and that other guy that do all the comedians. I mean, he do all the rappers.
What is that man name? He be on my man
not Jay Furrow, but Shaq. He be on Shaq's what is his name?
No, he be on this one I'm talking about. He doing really good.
No, I know you talking about. He be on Shaq.
Lord Jamar. He be on Lord Jamar show.
You talking about Jeffrey. You talking about Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey. He's like Jeffrey to me like right now, huh? That Jeffrey right now, huh? Now, you know what I'm saying? Somebody say he's a mixtape on a corner, more like a rap pushing big takes on.
And then he be doing John B.
Oh God, please let me know how that one sound.
Yeah, he'll be like, when he start trying to sing, he'll be like, yeah, like John B. I heard about your past and all you used to do, all the games you used to play. About a separate strand.
No, if he sing that song, I will not today, but any other day. Today or any other, I want this myself. I'm saying right by now. Right by now.
And he sound like Juvenile too. He's like, yeah,
go ahead.
Paper chase. You gotta find them stop. You about them bags now. You about them bags now, boy. You want to be hard now, huh? Yeah. You know the paper chase.
Oh God, I can't. You starting your mouth. I'd rather you starting because I don't want him to tee you up. She said, bonk all that to say as females, you attracted to him is, yeah, it is. It is. But I don't know what you're trying to say, huh? Kahila? What you trying to say, huh? You trying to say attracted to females? Huh? He used to be a stripper. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Out there, his name was Bishop. He was the bishop. You know what I'm saying? I was the bishop. I have my own. People wanted to get down with me. You know what I'm saying?
And then he tapped into the character on Juice, Tupac. The Tupac's character on Juice. And he all like, yo, Q.
No,
he's like Bishop. Yo,
no,
Q.
he do sound like Bishop. Remember, especially the part when Bishop was like, when him and Omar was having him, I forgot his name, Q. With him and Q, and he was something, but in that locker room.
Yeah, he was like, I don't give a F.
Yeah.
You're right. And he was like, I am crazy. That's right. I'm crazy.
I am crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, K. Hollis said, no, not Juvenile.
He gonna have a dog go roof, roof, roof. He gonna he sound like Beavis and Butthead too. He sound like Beavis and Butthead.
He was like, what's my name?
What you really want?
No. Oh God.
Oh, he sound like Beavis and Butthead. When trying to come around, he
So let's finish watching his little bit of personality before I put up what is narcissistic rage. Then
all right, I'm good. Wait a minute, one thing before you put it out, before you put it on, put it on, he needed to shave his head off because that hair looks off.
You mean to try to tell me he just shave it off?
Eh? Shave it all the way off.
All the way off? Eh?
All the way off.
You try to say it don't look good?
Don't look good. Like crap. It looked like somebody put a patch of doo-doo on his head.
And my man, 40
he's like Tyrone Bigum's character. He looked like Tyrone Biggum.
It's funny because he's 40-something years old and still trying to grow. No, the beard is not for you. The beard is not, it don't like you. Because you're not a real man, son.
Right.
You're not a real man, son. That's why it ain't growing on your face like a man, son. If you was a man, you better grow.
I feel like Goldilocks. I feel like Goldilocks. This porch was too high. The bed was too big, and here he is right here.
Connected, your dots won't even connect, huh? Huh? The dots won't even connect.
Yeah, his group don't connect the dots. You're not lying about that. His beard is so off. I ain't never seen nobody beard grow like that. He need to give it up. He just needs to go bald. His patch of hair on his chest don't even go together.
Oh God.
Oh, real shit, B.
I don't know what to do. Who?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, real talk.
Nah. Cause you know what? You know what you really want in life, man?
What?
You want that? Come on.
Let me ask you
a question, yo.
Yeah, would you kill?
Okay. If I got hit with a damn copyright, I'm gonna punch him in his face. But I like the way he did it though. He liked the way, well, not him, whoever he got doing it. Okay, guys, remember I said that he crying that he wants somebody to be like a mother and all that other stuff to him. But what he really wanted is somebody to be there for his narcissistic rages. So we're going to find out today, what is narcissistic rage?
Okay, before we do that, I just want to point out.
Go ahead, babe.
I just want to point out his dancing is stupid. His background dancers are stupid dancing. They look gay. And I'm just going to be honest with you. They all need to just be honest with themselves and just come out that closet that they trying to hide in.
Target, trying to get me and trying to set me up. Oh no, computer, don't fail me now.
It's sort of a narcissistic glossary, a handbook of terminology of everything you need to know to understand narcissism and narcissistic relationships. The goal of this series was to provide clarity on all the various terms you've seen thrown around in the blogs and the videos and the chat rooms and all of these places people talk about these relationships. And by getting this clarity, hopefully also even learning some techniques and ways to work with and around and away from these relationships. Today, we're going to take on the term narcissistic rage. But before we get there, as always, if you're enjoying this content, please hit the bell. That will give you not only
please hit the bell if you join this content. Please hit the like and the bell, please. I gladly appreciate it.
We post a lot of it that will definitely bring you up to speed on everything you need to know about narcissism and narcissistic relationships. So let's take on a big one. This is a big one. Narcissistic rage. Sometimes people who've been in relationships of any kind with narcissists have told me that they see their narcissist's eyes go black.
Yes.
As though a shadow comes across them and their entire physical presence just changes. Someone, I remember once saying to me, they likened it to watching someone turn into a werewolf. It's a terrifying transformation. It's a rage that comes on like a tsunami. And this rage is completely disproportionate to the situation. It is loud and it is terrifying. It is narcissistic rage. So now let's start by talking about the difference between anger and rage. Anger is a normal human emotion, like sadness or joy. An emotion, anger is an emotion we experience and express at times of watching or observing or experiencing injustice, unfairness, frustration, inequity, disruption, or even surprise. It is an unsettling emotion, and it's an emotion we label as a negative mood state, like sadness. We have all of us have felt angry. And Appropriate expressions of anger include a change in the tone and volume of our speech, tears, stepping away from a situation. So if I was angry, I would start talking like this. You'd be clear. Our words become more clipped and abrupt. We often say things that are regrettable, and we can also get quite defensive. We may also experience anger physiologically. We'll have a racing heart. We feel dizzy. We'll find ourselves breathing more rapidly or in a more shallow way. We might even be trembling when we're angry. Anger, as a rule, does not feel good. It is a sign that something is not quite right, not quite good. And all of us, every one of us, has said something we regret when we are angry.
I never regretted nothing. They should have left me alone.
Of circumstances, we recognize that we are angry. We identify that emotion to other people, and we catch ourselves before we say something that is too hurtful or too devastating. But most of us rarely get it right. We don't always monitor ourselves that carefully. That's anger. That's the nature of anger. Rage, on the other side, is something entirely different. It is often quite sudden, disproportionate to the stimulus, and it's accompanied by behaviors that are very unsettling for those who are witness to them and who are in the presence of them. These rage behaviors can include screaming, very, very inappropriate, obscene language, typically and cruelly targeted at another person. It may even escalate to breaking objects, upending items like, upending furniture, damaging the environment. For example, punching a fist through a wall, breaking windows, or even escalating to person-on-person physical violence. A person at a time of rage may almost look like they're possessed, as though no one can get through to them. And if you do try to speak to a person who is in a state of acute rage, they will likely get more agitated, and confronting them may actually put you at greater risk. And perhaps in only the most rare of circumstances could rage at that level ever seem justified. I mean, listen, as a mother, I could say maybe, for example, if someone tries to harm you or really harm your child, you would rage at them. But outside of literal harm to you physically or someone close to you, rage does not fly as an acceptable emotion or show of emotion. So then we know what anger is, we know what rage is. What is narcissistic rage? It is the rapid, amped up rage that anyone who has ever been in a relationship of any kind with a narcissist has witnessed. It is a terrifying grown-up tantrum. If you have ever witnessed a 3-year-old throwing a tantrum over not, being allowed to have a few more minutes at the park, you get it. It actually sort of charming in a 3-year-old, but it looks terrifying and ridiculous in a 40-year-old man or a 45-year-old woman. Narcissistic rage gets set off by a narcissistic injury, or something we could term an ego injury. So the things that set off this big, scary, volcanic narcissistic rage can actually often be quite trivial. How dare she didn't call me back? What do you mean the receptionist called in sick? The flight is delayed? I am going to miss the. How dare she didn't call me back? What do you mean? You didn't like the restaurant I picked out. I mean, as I was even putting that list together, I'm like, what are the minor things I've heard people tell me their partners raged at? And we're talking rage. Because the things that set them off, that set narcissistic individuals off, are so trivial, we are often astonished at the level of rage. It's not the kind of anger situation I talked about before. It's not like someone threatened their life or tried to abduct their child. Basically, they're disappointed because they didn't get the proverbial few more minutes at the park. Basically, though, narcissists show their narcissistic rage when someone hurts their fragile feelings. It's narcissistic rage is often a relatively early red flag you see in a narcissistic relationship that people choose to ignore. And you must promise me after this video you will never ignore it again. The hypersensitivity of the narcissist is the thing that shows up earliest in a narcissistic relationship. You're surprised that someone so charming, maybe even so arrogant, so sure of themselves, can be so sensitive when things don't go their way or someone doesn't say exactly what it is they want.
My girl Rossi is in here. Rossi, I'm going to rewind it back a little bit for you. All right, Dr. Amira, I might be on when you get back up, or I might fall asleep myself. Thank you, my co-host. Go get you some sleep.
All right, y'all. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you
too. All right, y'all.
All right, my girl Rossi is in here. I'm going to rewind it a little bit for her because she just walked in. I don't know how much she missed.
Narcissistic rage. It is the rapid, amped up rage that actually put you at greater risk. And perhaps in only the most rare of circumstances could rage at that level ever seem justified. I mean, listen, as a mother, I could say maybe, for example, if someone tries to harm you or really harm your child, you would rage at them. But outside of literal harm to you physically or someone close to you, rage does not fly as an acceptable emotion or show of emotion. So then we know what anger is, we know what rage is. What is narcissistic rage? It is the rapid, amped up rage that anyone who has ever been in a relationship of any kind with a narcissist has witnessed. It is a terrifying grown-up tantrum. If you have ever witnessed a 3-year-old throwing a tantrum over not, I don't know, being allowed to have a few more minutes at the park, you get it. It actually sort of charming in a 3-year-old, but it looks terrifying and ridiculous in a 40-year-old man or a 45-year-old woman. Narcissistic rage gets set off by a narcissistic injury or something we could term an ego injury. So the things that set off this big, scary, volcanic narcissistic rage can actually often be quite trivial. How dare she didn't call me back? What do you mean the receptionist called in sick? The flight is delayed? I am going to miss the concert. What do you mean you didn't like the restaurant I picked out? I mean, as I was even putting that list together, I'm like, what are the minor things I've heard people tell me their partners raged at? And we're talking rage. Because the things that set them off, that set narcissistic individuals off, are so trivial, we are often astonished at the level of rage. It's not the kind of anger situation I talked about before. It's not like someone threatened their life or tried to abduct their child. Basically, they're disappointed because they didn't get the proverbial few more minutes at the park. Basically, though, narcissists show their narcissistic rage when someone hurts their fragile feelings. It's narcissistic rage is often a relatively early red flag you see in a narcissistic relationship that people choose to ignore. And you must promise me after this video, you will never ignore it again. The hypersensitivity of the narcissist is the thing that shows up earliest in a narcissistic relationship. You're surprised that someone so charming, maybe even so arrogant, so sure of themselves, can be so sensitive when things don't go their way or someone doesn't say exactly what it is they want. At first, you may make excuses for them. Oh, bad day, whatever. They're just getting to know me. But when that trigger happens with them, it's actually really terrifying to witness it. Narcissistic rage is the genie you can never put back in the bottle.
Yep.
It often fuels the fear that keeps these relationships together.
Yep.
People become so scared of the narcissistic rage
Yep.
that they become afraid of communicating with the narcissist. They never want to let the narcissist know about things that, I don't know, that would be potentially disappointing. Nobody really wants to be the messenger with the narcissist in case the news is bad or not what they want to hear. And then people become afraid of the rage the narcissist will show if you've decided, for example, you've had it with all their shows of anger and you decide you want out. Their rage almost becomes like a prison of sorts. And people can spend a lifetime appeasing a narcissist just to avoid their rage. It is the same as allowing a 3-year-old child to eat cookies for dinner and set their own bedtime because you're afraid of their tantrums.
Now, if y'all was watching the video earlier, when y'all see Natureboy talking about, as I was saying, like I said, I will always put a video on, and I will always find a term for what he's doing. So when he's, I need a ride or die woman, and he talk about, I need a woman that's gonna love everything. What he's talking about is he needs a woman that's able to put up with his narcissistic rage. He needs somebody like a punching bag. So that's why when you hear the women speak there, they don't know what to say because they don't know what's going to set him off. So sometimes you may think that you're saying the right things to them, but in reality, you're setting them off. You know, you can't say, oh, I know him, I know him, I know him. No, you don't, because you don't know what's going to set him off. It could be something a song that he was listening to, and then the song scratched a little bit. That can set off a narcissistic rage. At Real Talk, before we finish the video, do you want to have something to say about what you're watching?
Oh, I thought I put it in the chat, but I was just going to say this is a great video to watch. I've actually watched this before. From Table Talk, I think it's called Red Table Talk, with Jada Pinkett Smith and all of that family. And this is like perfect example of not only Natureboy but Velvet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I've seen numerous videos, but I like for y'all to see the word doc. I mean, even though Dr. Bromley was on the red table with them before, but you know, a lot of people who's not, you know, they don't know all the different terms. Every time I come on, I'm going to try to break down a different term so they can understand what's going on when we watch Natureboy, and they can understand what may have went on in their own lives before. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you just knew something wasn't right, but you know, hey, you saw a lot of people until they break up with a man, and many moons later, I was with a narcissist. This man was crazy. This man was trying to kill me. I didn't know he was a sociopath. Like, we say it jokingly.
Yep.
Not knowing that is not a joke.
Yeah.
Some women don't get out. Some women don't get out. And that, remember, I'm a female. That's why I say women. But this go both ways. Some men get narcissistic women too. And a lot of men, they have narcissistic mothers. So I'm not excluding anybody. This is the fact that I'm a woman, so I'm just saying women. But I don't want to see, well, women are narcissistic. Yes, they are. We know that. I'm not excluding it. A narc is a narc, regardless of what sex you are. So we're going to finish watching this because this is very important.
Okay.
Here's the difference. With that 3-year-old, is just going to get noisy. With a narcissist, if you keep enabling their tantrums, it will destroy your life.
For just $67, you can make as many videos.
Now, many of you grew up with narcissistic parents, and you saw firsthand that narcissistic rage as a child. Parents, for example, that would explode at the dinner table because you didn't pass the salt the right way, or because you didn't make your bed, they completely rage at you, or because you didn't say exactly what they wanted to hear, or behave exactly the right way in front of their friends, or they showed narcissistic rage, maybe not directly at you, but you saw it happen constantly to your other parent. Children who grow up in environments where there's this kind of rage will often report a whole range of symptoms going into adulthood, including things like anxiety, hypervigilance, which is sort of always being on edge and always monitoring the environment for threats, fears, and frankly, fear of their own anger. For people who grow up with narcissistic rage, anger becomes a trigger throughout their adulthood. And for a person with a narcissistic parent who goes on, when they become adults, to choose a narcissistic partner, they might find themselves again governed by someone's rage. It can be a horrific playbook of an unsettled childhood that was marked by these shows of rage. And you better believe that narcissistic rage is a major feature that we see in toxic workplaces. Toxic workplaces characterized by narcissistic and tyrannical leaders and bosses and managers and even colleagues. These are the bosses who are verbally abusive, the ones who throw loud tantrums if they're not getting the workplace results or the workplace profits that they want, who publicly demean their staff in front of each other or even in front of clients. It is only in recent years that we are seeing a tiny bit of legal protection against these workplace tyrants. But by and large, these folks get away with their rage and they keep entire workplaces hostage out of fear. They actually do become very clever too, though, about ensuring that they manifest their rage in ways that make it harder to shut them down. They will rage at the rank and file employees, but not in front of the big bosses. And in smaller businesses where there may not be the protection, for example, of a human resource department, and there may be few witnesses to a narcissistically rageful boss, there actually can be very little protection for the really unfortunate workers who get stuck in these situations working with someone narcissistic. Many narcissistic bosses manage to be serial offenders, and they get away with it through clever things like non-disclosure agreements, settlements that require any form of non-disclosure. Basically, you can't talk about what happened. Or it may even be the employees, your colleagues, that show the rage. Again, these employees, these narcissistic employees, can be very clever at doing things like threatening lawsuits and using other manipulative techniques towards others in the workplace and to the workplace itself. As such, from a risk management perspective, some employers might actually end up trying to appease the narcissistically rageful and manipulative employee to avoid the complex challenges and costs and potential embarrassments
Go
of a
take your dog
lawsuit.
for a walk.
And in that way,
Maybe he'll get
the
lost.
staff in companies that have cultures of narcissistic rage, in the end, become the sacrificial lambs because the system enables the narcissists. So why do narcissists have this experience of narcissistic rage? It's a tantrum, grown-up style. Short answer?
We have a very serious problem. My mom is currently online shopping.
Think about it. Wash yourself with it.
Didn't get their way. Their fragile egos mean that they have absolutely no apparatus for managing any kind of disappointment or criticism or feedback or other negative emotions like sadness. Now, disappointment is particularly challenging for them. They are not able to handle hearing the word no, or just simply not having things go their way. They are not able to cope with getting a result other than the result they wanted. They just can't get their head around that. And this all goes back to that idea we talk about, that narcissists are not able to regulate their
Thank
emotions in a
you.
healthy way. They cannot regulate any kind of negative emotion,
Thank you,
including
Nuka.
sadness. So instead of expressing emotions appropriately, so for example,
Thank you,
appropriate choices of
Rossi.
emotion might be crying, talking it out, taking responsibility, thinking about it differently, or recognizing that sometimes in life, stuff doesn't go the way we want. There's a moment of grief and then acceptance. Instead of doing that, they fly into a colossal rage. The psychological agony of the pain to their fragile ego, to their core
Move.
insecurity, is more painful than they can manage or articulate. And so they cannot regulate their reactions. As a result, they express it as rage. And in addition, because they are unable to take responsibility for their behavior or to be self-reflective about their contribution to a given situation. So let's say in the workplace, it would be something like, for example, they might say, maybe we didn't do well with sales this quarter because I treated the sales staff badly, or I didn't communicate clearly. Instead, they blame the sales staff for being lazy, and they express that blame through rage. The sales staff didn't make their totals, then that means the narcissist may not get their validation. Narcissistic rage is, in one word, unacceptable. It's that simple. And yet, so many people enable it. They enable narcissistic rage in their families. They enable it in their close relationships. They enable it in their workplaces. They either are so afraid of confronting it, or they take the out of, that's just how he is. His bark is worse than his bite. And just like any bad behavior, without any consequences, it will never stop. And very few people feel up to the task of giving them consequences. So that also begs the question, what does narcissistic rage do to us? It takes a massive toll on our health. It is horribly stressful. And people who are consistently exposed to this kind of rage may experience a whole range of stress-related complications, such as drops and dysfunction in their immune functioning, making it more likely that they'll get sick.
Yep.
Headaches,
Malaya.
muscle aches,
The rest of them.
exacerbation of existing health problems, problems with sleep, problems with concentration, changes in appetite, and a whole range of psychological issues, including anxiety, fear, rumination, avoidance, hypervigilance, sadness, depression, helplessness, hopelessness, powerlessness, and even isolation and avoidance of other people. You become so fearful of their rage that you get paralyzed and you get stuck. Now, at some level, narcissists do recognize that their rage gives them power. And they also don't care that other people are hurt by their rage. After they have one of their meltdowns, one of their narcissistic rage tantrums, and their tension has been released, they may actually see the fear on the face of other people because of their rage. And instead of apologizing to the other people, they will rationalize their episodes of rage and say, don't take me so seriously when I'm like that. I just need to let out some steam, which feels a little gaslighty. Basically, they have no empathy for the pain that they cause other people. I mean, to give you kind of a gross example, it's as though they just vomited all over the place. They feel better now that they got it out. And now they expect other people to clean up the mess. Now, many people wonder if it is inevitable that narcissistic rage would escalate to violence. Now, keep in mind that violence means lots of things. Violence isn't just someone hitting you. Violence also includes things like throwing objects, punching walls, breaking windows, slamming doors, pushing, or God forbid, kicking a pet, driving in a manner that's dangerous. These are all things that qualify as violence. And it's also worth noting how often narcissists will use their size to express their rage. They'll draw to their full height and tower over you if you are sitting down, using their gestures in an intimidating manner, banging their fist on something to make noise. And once these signs of rage start showing,
don't worry, Rossi. I got you with the traits. I got you with the traits. I got you with the traits. I got you. Every time I come on, we're going to learn something more. We're going to have Dr. Rami or some other doctor explain something. I got you.
Once the rage hits that high enough point, person-to-person violence can happen, even if it hasn't happened yet. One of the most unsettling issues I observe.
This $29.95 tooth impression kit is the solution for crooked teeth.
Is the number of people who excuse narcissists for their rage. And their excuse is, but he never or she never hit me. I promise you this, it's just a matter of time. Narcissistic rage, as I've said, is unacceptable. And it is also scary. Many people feel too scared to get themselves away from it. If this is a new relationship, don't buy into their excuses for why they say they're rageful, because they're going to have a whole lot of them. They're going to give you excuses like they had a tough childhood. They had to watch lots of rage when they were growing up. They will give excuses, including early trauma. And you know what? It's not untrue. These things may be contributing to it. It is, be sad for them, be compassionate to them, and get out. You're not their therapist. You're not the one who's going to turn this around for them. You've got to protect you. To me, narcissistic rage is one of the most textbook and one of the most unsettling elements of the narcissistic relationship. If you see it early in a narcissistic relationship, heed it as the big, fat, red neon alarm it is. If you grew up with it, please consider seeking out therapy to work it through, because it can be quite traumatic, and recognize that none of us are responsible for the narcissist's rage. That's their story to sort out. Let's stop making it our own. We must stop personalizing their rage and taking responsibility for it. Whether it's the fact that you burned dinner or a few minutes late to a meeting because you had a flat tire, you didn't make the sales quota, or you bought the wrong gift for their mother. None of those things ever would qualify for anything close to rage. Our tendency is to blame ourselves. Stop personalizing and put the responsibility for that behavior where it is, and heed it as a wake-up call. If the rage is that unsettling, it will only tend to escalate. And because they often come down off their rage episodes because they got their tension out, and you're like, well, maybe they got it. Oh no, they didn't get it. They don't understand it. What they do understand is, I got my rage out and this person is still standing there, so I can get away with this again.
See?
It's up to you.
That's what Nature Boy want.
Receptacle.
That's what Nature Boy want.
Because their rage
Thank you.
is a heck of a lot less healthy for you than it is for them. I hope this video has explained the concept, the terrifying concept of narcissistic rage. And as always, if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe.
Wow.
Hold on. I told you guys when Nature Boy talks, that is what he's saying. I want somebody to live through my narcissistic rage. Now, let's go into the comments. Okay. Definitely makes it easier to watch Nature Boy antics. And I did thank you. This is why I do what I do, Rossi. I'm glad someone is actually attempting to help people learn and understand narcissism and narcissistic abuse. So the opinions of other people involved are not so far from the truth. Good job. Thank you so much, Nuka. Definitely makes it easier to watch Nature Boy antics and identify narcissistic traits that might be existent in those around you. Correct. It is good to identify and not, but you need to learn the traits. I got you on the traits. Rossi, learning about it also helped me learn. Okay, that's cool. That part. She's not lying. Oh my goodness. Fight on, my sister. LOL. Run like the wind. Yes, girl, she's going to speak to your soul. Can somebody send this to Velvet? She needs to watch the whole thing. She needs to watch the whole entire thing. Remember, she just, it was good that she broke down the terms, but we're going to also start, she got a lot of good stuff on her. And it's enough, two other people that got I got people that got a lot of good information. I have watched almost all her videos and others. She always speaking to me. My mom was a narc, and being with a narc just seemed normal. So I had to do a lot of therapy and still do. Sugar highlights narcissistic traits. She focuses in on one at a time and breaks it down. Exactly. That's why if you was here and you saw that earlier, we're going to do another video later. We're going to do another video later about 4 o'clock. I'm going to come back on. I just wanted to bring this out because this one was on my heart, because I seen that video with Nature Boy and I seen all that ranting that he was doing. And I wanted you guys to know what he was really saying. I want somebody who's going to sit there and take my narcissistic rages. That's the woman that he's looking for, a punching bag. So, real talk. Okay, you could go ahead now, baby. Real talk.
Yeah, I'm here. I think this was a really good video. I wish it was accessible to more people. I wish the people who follow him would just come and watch your lives, because you always learn something. You always learn something from your lives. Since I've been watching you, and this one right here would definitely help the women to kind of decipher the behaviors of him and see that they're not normal, they're not healthy, and to recognize that they don't need to be in that situation.
Yeah, because I noticed why I started putting them in my videos, because I can talk. Oh, I got the hiccups. I could talk to him blue in the face, and I could say he wants the narcissistic raise, or that's narcissistic injury. But if you don't know the meaning of it, it doesn't help people understand what I'm saying, because people don't take this seriously. See, this is what disappoints me in our society. We have been so desensitized, and like she said, people give excuses for it. No, I mean, these days in time, we got an excuse for everything that's containing a bad behavior. It's to the point we don't even know what good behavior looks like. When we see it, we see good behavior, we start running because we thinking you up to something. Like, well, hold up. Is that person real? That person not real? We don't even know how to accept good people or good gestures or a gift or anything, because we've seen so much bad behavior and it's been covered for. But like I said, Nature Boy, even she said they're going to give you a bunch of different excuses of why they act the way. No, there is no excuse ever for abuse for anybody. So, did you see the video that I showed this morning, or you gonna catch it on the replay? Because this is a short video.
I saw the video that you played this morning, but I saw it like 4 in the morning from another channel holder from the T.
No. I just played it today.
Is that the one where he goes on the rant about Velvet's dad?
This is another one. That's why I said another rant. It's short,
Okay.
but but that's why I chose that particular rant video, so people can understand what he's really looking for in a woman. And boss lady,
that
how you
video.
doing?
Okay.
No, it's this video that we're on now.
Okay.
I just showed it earlier. You may have to catch it on a replay. Roxy, the women over there need to be run. They can't. Yep, cup up. They can't. Once you don't see the red flags in the beginning, it's hard as heck to get out. Because like she said, they are scared of them raising them. If you would have heard the beginning, you have to know when that rage come in, it's the scariest look you ever seen. Their eyes turn black. They literally turn into like a werewolf or something.
Yes, they do.
They do not look human anymore.
And now it makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense to people why the women just sit there and bob their heads up and down. Yes, yes, yes. Because if they say the wrong thing, will give the wrong gesture, he'll go into that narcissistic rage.
Thank you. How you doing, boss lady?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing good this morning. Thank you very much, Sugar Love. You ain't gonna believe this, but I was watching the video and ended up making a phone call, and the guy went into a narcissistic rage on me, and I was so calm because I was watching your video. So thank you very much. Right on through that. But as far as Eligio, this guy is so desperate. See, the baby mama, she was helping him make money. She was the money maker because she was the smart one, and she was leading the ideas and all the really good ideas as far as making money. See, those old dodo brains he got over there, they can't think of nothing. And the girl he had, the baby mama, she's smart, so he really wants her back, but he can't get her back because he can't get her across that border. As far as paperwork, he can't get that baby. That's why he was trying to get her to go get a birth certificate, because he's trying to get her to get that baby across that border. But it's not gonna work without them doing a whole investigation. So he's desperate right now. He might end up coming back himself.
So how do you feel about the narcissistic rage?
Oh, that is the narcissistic rage. He's raging because he's not being able to get his way. See, he when he was talking all that smooth talk about, oh yeah, should we talk to her? Found out that she took that ticket back. That set him off. He went into a rage, and
No,
now
when he found out that she said, "I love my mother and I love my father," that's what set him off, because you're not supposed to love nobody more than him. You're not supposed to love nobody but him.
Right.
So even forget about the you gotta speak. As soon as she said the word "I love my dad," that's what she effed up right there. She effed up right there. Even if
yeah,
she didn't say nothing else with the "I love my mother" and "you need to speak to my father," we need to do it. No, as soon as she said the word "I love" and it wasn't him first and F everybody else, that's when the narcissistic rage came into. So then he had to look for some narcissistic supply. So that's where the people in the social media comes in at, and they give him that supply.
right. Yes, well,
Yep, he always goes live after he gets enraged or after he hears something he don't want to hear. He always goes online. He always slanders the person, and then make sure that the people that are that he's talking to are giving him or reassuring him. Oh no, that person's wrong. Oh no, you did everything right. It's insane.
And
totally.
I'm glad to have you ladies here. I'm glad to have my sugar babies because for me, I know a lot of people do content. How you doing, Underground? She coming at the end. Underground, you're gonna have to catch the rerun because I'm coming back on about 3 or 4. This was just on my heart. Narcissistic Ravens was on my heart, and the spirit told me just to show the video. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back on about 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. So y'all get a chance to take a nap, start your dinner, because that's what I'm going to do. Start my dinner and be ready. But I'm glad that us women are starting to bond, and I'm glad that we start to speak and we really building a community here. But like I said, a lot of people do a lot of but they're not breaking him down the correct way. Because if he is a poster child for narcissism and we see that they throw it out there, no, you got to let the people know what is exactly what you're talking about. Because my job is not really to talk about Nature Boy, because this is not a Nature Boy sector. I like to try to help people, and these are more like a red flag sector.
Yes.
So that's why I always throw some education in there behind it. Thank God they haven't flagged me or nothing. So let me go write her up a letter and tell her thank you, right?
All right, we made it.
Thank you, Dr. Romney. But we're gonna come back on tonight. If y'all ladies like to say something, we're gonna start with real talk.
I appreciate you putting a show on about narcissists, because there's a lot of young girls that don't know what it is, and I'm
Yes.
going to put it out there for them to know.
They have to know. And my main thing is the young girls, because they really think it's love. They really think it's love. That's why you gotta hit them red flags early in the beginning. See, people mindset is on love. My mindset is on red flags first. Let me see if there's any red flag. All that love stuff don't come way down the line. And I don't even like you in the beginning. I'm strictly looking for red flags, because if I get comfortable with somebody, if you see the red flag, you got to walk away. Then you're going to justify it. So don't even like somebody. Just be meeting them, or how they used to say back in the day, I'm getting to know you. I'm getting to know you. Let's go back to the getting to know you stage. Not, oh, I like him. No, I want to get to know him. People don't say that no more. People don't say that anymore. They go from like, and then the next day, oh, I love him. And the next thing you know, you done had that man baby here in your house beating the heck out you.
Beating, getting in your house and having a baby and leaving.
Well,
or hurting your child, right?
Or they leave you and they still make your life hell. They leave you and because remember, they chose you because you were narcissistic supply. So they're never going to truly leave you alone
until they find another narcissistic supply, or until you don't give them anything.
I forgot to make Boss Lady a blue. Let me do that now before she think I do not keep my word. And I'm a woman of my word. I tell you, anybody that comes in here on a regular, you deserve to be a blue. Rossi, not Rossi, Boss Lady.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have to type something in so I can find you.
Oh, then I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go out of the.
All right. If not, I'll be back on later, and I'll catch you when you come in. I'll be back on.
Here I go.
All right. But mods, your job is to make sure the room stay respectable at all times. So you have to look through the comments. Because sometimes I may be talking and we got to make sure that we don't get hit with no spam or anything like that. You are now blue. Type again. Go look at your blue name. Type again, Queen. There you go. So remember, mods, your job is to make sure you look, because you know trolls come in here, so you have to look at trolls and stuff like that. But we want to keep this room respectable as possible. And sometimes we can't be, oh, you a troll, get out. Nope. The mod's job is just to automatically erase it. So can you handle that job, boss lady? Boss lady.
I think she went out.
Oh, she wrote. All right, guys, I'm gonna catch you guys later because this was just a quick one. But I see you guys back at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3:34. We'll be back on with some more. All right,
Sugar
guys.
love. I
All right,
won't
don't
be
forget
on later. I won't.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I won't be on later, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow. If you decide to get on, I'll see if you on when you're on this week, and I'll be on with you.
All right, but you can always catch the rerun.
Yep.
The replay. But all right, guys, I see you guys later. We will go through another rant, I guess. Peace.